The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Now on, hits a single to right field. That will score. Jared Chesky and the Stars take the lead on the RBI single by Hansen to right field.
Wells fights to keep the shoulder up. And is pinned.
2:20 remains in the game. 4th and 17. The Vikings capitalized early on a big one. What will the Squirrels do? Deep pass down the field. Cooper Johnson and Mason. He got it. Catch by Cooper Johnson.
Riddle. Got in for down low. Iniger had it knocked free. Gets it back. Muscles his way in. Got it.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
All right, as it says on Coach Schindler's t-shirt, it's a game day. And we are here in Park Rapids, Minnesota, just north of the high school, for this matchup between the Park Rapids Panthers and the Barnesville Trojans. Broadcast coverage today brought to you by our friends at Racer Construction, Wolf & Simon Real Estate, True North Mechanical, along with our friends at Barnesville Senex, Priority Real Estate, Agent Josh Wiechek, Ratzel's Pool Hall, Midwest Bank, Barnesville Booster Club, Dean's Bulk Service, Lee's Electric, Willow Creek Insurance, Four Hill Farms, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Ball Green Construction, Maple River Green and Agronomy, and Santana Concrete. The Barnesville Trojans come in on a win streak against a team that is 9-4 in the Park Rapids area. Panthers with a nice, cleverly good-looking new logo. Used to have the more generic Panther, and now they have a more aggressive Panther. I like it a lot. It looks awesome. Let's take a break and come back with your keys to the game and starting lineups and all that stuff here in just a moment on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. Racer Construction. Call them today, 218-252-2120 for all your earthwork and excavation needs. They specialize in residential and commercial building sites, roads, driveways, and septic systems. They serve Becker, Hubbard, and the surrounding counties. The world is our sandbox, and our toys are big enough to play in it. Racer Construction, 218-252-2120. Good luck, Park Rapids Panthers.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Senex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Discover the perfect property for your needs and budget. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your home, find a cabin for family weekend gatherings, or a lot for your dream home, check out our active listings and get started on your next adventure at wolfsimonrealestate.com. Take a look at the featured listings or utilize the advanced search tools to find exactly what you're looking for, whether it's a lake home, city home, country home, lake lot, acreages, or even commercial buildings. Wolf & Simon Real Estate, 1217 First Street in Park Rapids, or call 218-237-7770.
You have options when it comes to purchasing your crop inputs. At Maple River Grain and Agronomy, it's our goal to provide our member owners with the best possible customer service from people that you know and trust who grew up around here and know what it takes to run a successful farming business year-round. The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy can anticipate our customers' needs. They now serve the DGF and Barnesville communities, as well as Rothsay and Sabin, plus many other locations across North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit mrga.com today to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy.
Here's a look at what needs to be done to win this game. These are your keys to the game.
All right, keys to the game brought to you by Maple River Grain and Agronomy. Now let's look at the visiting Barnesville Trojans. Play the game you have been playing. Swing with superb confidence and limit the errors. Like I said before the commercial break here, the Barnesville Trojans have won game after game after game after game, and rather convincingly coming into this matchup here against a team that could be a pretty good test here for the Barnesville Trojans, as the Park Rapids Panthers have only lost 4 games out of 13. That makes them 9-4 coming into this one. Swing with superb confidence. There's been so many times where the ball came that shy of going out of the park here with the Barnesville Trojans. And then limit errors. Errors are going to be huge in this game. You got two good teams, the Panthers and the Trojans, both with superb win-loss records. And the team that commits more errors is probably going to be the team that falls short here today. So they need to definitely limit the errors here against a quality Park Rapids opponent. And for the Panthers, take the easy out. Get a lead and keep it. Pitch in and force a chase. Let's start at the top. Take the easy out. That kind of keys off limit errors. Just another way to say it. You know, don't get the double. If you can't get the double play, then go for the single out. Even if that means the lead runner is advancing, you know, just take what you can get and make sure that you limit those errors by taking the easy out. Get a lead and keep it. One of the things that Barnesville can struggle with is coming from behind. So if they can get a lead, keep it, and then additionally build up on that lead, they could be in a good position here with the dangerous Barnesville bats. And then last but not least, pitch in and force a chase. The pitch is right down the middle. That's golden honey for the Barnesville Trojan batters. So you want to pitch them in and jam them up and force a chase to the outside and see if they'll swing for a strike or two. So that is your keys to the game, brought to you by Maple River Grain and Agronomy. Your starting lineups are coming up next here in just a moment on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers. But don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Game time is now only minutes away. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for this matchup.
All right, we're getting ready for the Barnesville Trojans on the road tonight here in Park Rapids, taking on the Park Rapids Panthers. Since the Trojans are the visitors, they're up first on your starting lineups. And the batting order will look like this. Lexi Bonchis will be batting first in left field. Batting second will be the shortstop, Macy Pana. Batting third, the right fielder, Paige Brayton. Batting fourth, the starting pitcher, Kaylee Olson. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jada Bonchis. Batting sixth is the catcher, Lydia Brayton. Batting seventh will be the first baseman, Lily Trowbridge. Batting eighth will be the second baseman, Amelia Newell. And batting ninth will be the center fielder, Lexi Hafe. And for the Park Rapids area Panthers, the top of the order, 1, 2, and 3 looks like this. Senior shortstop number 1, Mickey Clark. Sophomore catcher number 4, Allie Rowland. And freshman designated player number 14, Allie Michelson. And then in the middle of the order at 4, 5, and 6 is the third baseman, a junior Kyla Pearsons, number 16. Your starting pitcher today will be batting 5th, a senior Chloe Tretbar wearing number 8. Batting 6th will be the senior center fielder number 3, Avery Cedarstrom. And then batting 7, 8, and 9 in the bottom of the order for the Panthers is the sophomore second baseman number 5, Nora Cedarstrom. And in the right field, it'll be Maggie Huber. Left field, Anna Ulanimi, and first baseman and flex player number 2, Allie Roberts. And we are ready to go here in the top of the first. And once again, it is Lexi Bonchis who is leading things off here. And she'll get a hit out into right field to start it off. That one dropped. Well, I thought it dropped fair. Yes, it did. She'll get a base hit and a single there. And they already got a runner on first here. And that's the first time Lexi's hit it to right field on Magnitude Sports. It's usually been left or right field here. We'll zoom out just a hair. Apologize for the couple posts there, but it's not too terribly distracting in my humble opinion. That one will come to the inside edge for strike 1 to Macy Pana, sophomore, who's the batter here. Once again, Chloe Tretbar, a senior, is the one pitching in the circle here for the Panthers. She's tossing them into the glove of Allie Rowland, and that's a swing and a miss for strike number 2. And this one, a little grounder out towards Pearsons at third, and she'll fire it across for the ground out. One away, and advancing to second is Lexi Bonchis, and that'll bring up the next batter, Paige Brayton.
Batting third, number 11, Paige Brayton.
(5-3) on the ground out to third. And that one's fouled off into just right behind a blue GMC pickup that literally pulled into the parking lot as that ball was heading its direction. And here's a little chopper right back to Tretbar, and that is a 1-3, and a throw over to third is not in time. So Paige Brayton grounds out on a 1-3 for the second out. And advancing over to third is Lexi Bonchis. And now Kaylee Olson, a senior for the Trojans, will step up to the plate. So once again, runner on third with 2 outs. And the pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. We'll bring you updates from the junior varsity game as the scoreboard is right off to my left. In the top of the first, Barnesville in the JV game already has a 2-0 lead over Park Rapids, so we'll keep you up to date on that one. Once again, that scoreboard's right over my left shoulder. I can see it clearly, so I can give you numerous updates on that game. Three balls and no strikes now here for Kaylee Olson. 2 away. This is the 10th pitch for Tretbar. And that one's popped up left field. Ulanimi's coming in, and she will make the catch, and that will strand the runner on base, and that will take us to the bottom of the first. So fly out for Kaylee Olson to left field. Takes care of the top half of one, and now we'll see Mickey Clark, Allie Rowland, and Allie Michelson, your first 3 batters. Kaylee Olson will be in the circle for Barnesville when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Racer Construction. Call them today, 218-252-2120 for all your earthwork and excavation needs. They specialize in residential and commercial building sites, roads, driveways, and septic systems. They serve Becker, Hubbard, and the surrounding counties. The world is our sandbox, and our toys are big enough to play in it. Racer Construction, 218-252-2120. Good luck, Park Rapids Panthers. Discover the perfect property for your needs and budget. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your home, find a cabin for family weekend gatherings, or a lot for your dream home, check out our active listings and get started on your next adventure at wolfsimonrealestate.com. Take a look at the featured listings or utilize the advanced search tools to find exactly what you're looking for, whether it's a lake home, city home, country home, lake lot, acreages, or even commercial buildings. Wolf & Simon Real Estate, 1217 First Street in Park Rapids, or call 218-237-7770.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right. Mickey Clark is the first batter here for the Panthers in today's game. Still 0-0. Squared up for a bunt. Pitch rolled outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Nice warm day here in Park Rapids. 72 degrees under, well, it says mostly cloudy. I'd go with maybe partly cloudy on that. 2 balls and no strikes. Update from the junior varsity game. It's now in the second inning, and Barnesville still leads 2-0. And a strike is called there, and it's 2-1. Mickey Clark, Allie Rowland, and Allie Michelson will be the 3 batters we see for sure here this inning for Park Rapids. And that one's up and out. We'll have updates, should be probably coming to a conclusion here pretty soon. It's at least an hour and 7 minutes into the ball game between the Park Rapids Panthers and the Holly Nuggets on the baseball side of things. And that is also on Magnitude Sports. Chris Hubden is in Holly.
Pitcher, Allie Rowland.
Covering that game for us here on Magnitude Sports. So if we get scoring updates from that one, we'll pass them along as well. And throw up to second is not there in time, and the stolen base is good for Mickey Clark. Pitch came across for a ball. It's 1-0. Only one game here today between Barnesville and Park Rapids. No doubleheader. The bunt will go right down the first base line. And the scoop throw to first is in time. And that's out number 1. And the throw back over to third is not in time.
Batting third, number 14, Allie Michelson.
And the freshman Allie Michelson steps up to the plate now. She'll face pitch number 8 from Kaylee Olson. One out here in the bottom of the first, and a runner on third. And that goes into the backstop. I believe it comes across as a strike, and it does. No balls and a strike. And another strike. Third base coach for Park Rapids getting confirmation on the ball strike count. It is indeed 0-2. That one's a little bit high, and it's 1-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her for Tommy's Express Car Wash strikeout. First one of the game, and the first one for Kaylee Olson. And now Kylie Persons, a junior, will step up to the plate for the Panthers. Here in a 0-0 ball game. 2-0 in the JV game in favor of Barnesville in the second inning. Here we're in the first inning. Swinging and a miss on a pitch to the outside, and it's 0-1.
Be ready now.
Quick 2-strike count now. That one's fouled away, and it'll remain 0-2. Update from Holly, the Panthers are down 1-0 in the bottom of the, I think it's the bottom of the second. It can't be the bottom of the second. That one's straight up, and it's caught for out number 2. And that was out number 3, I guess. So we'll go to the end of the first here. So it's a pop out right to the catcher. And it'll be Jada Bonchis, Lydia Brayton, and Lily Trowbridge. Batters 5, 6, and 7 when we return after this. No score here after 1 complete here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Both teams have left 1 runner on base. We'll be back in a moment. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and IsoClean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. Lee's Electric in Barnesville proudly cheers on the Trojans this sports season. As a featured business on the Barnesville City website, Lee's Electric can help you with your electrical needs and projects big or small. So when there's a blast to straightaway center field, a lightning quick touchdown pass, a supercharged ace serve, or that electric layup drive in the baseline, whenever you see an electric play in the game, think Lee's Electric. Let's go Trojans. All right. We are in the top of the second now. First pitch came across as a strike. The Panthers have scored in the JV game. It's now 2-1, still in the second inning in favor of Barnesville. Over here, it's 0-0, and a no balls, 2 strikes count here to Jada Bonchis. And that pitch is up high. And that's 1-2. A rise ball went a little bit too high on that pitch there. Lydia Brayton is the batter on deck here for Barnesville. Swing, she tipped it foul at the plate, and it'll remain a 1-2 count. And that one is hit into center field. It'll drop for a base hit. Jada Bonchis is on with a single. Second hit of the game, and brings
Next
up Lydia Brayton.
Lydia Brayton.
Nice strike is called. Nice pitch there by Tretbar. We haven't gone around the bases yet here for the Panthers. We haven't done it for Barnesville either, so don't feel bad. we'll do that here after this next pitch. 0-1, showing bunt. Bunts at foul, 0-2. So Tretbar, Chloe, senior, pitching. Allie Rowland, a sophomore, catching. Allie Roberts, a junior at first base. Nora Cedarstrom, a sophomore at second. Mickey Clark, a senior at shortstop. Kylie Persons, a junior at third. And this one is a line drive into the glove of Mickey Clark for out number 1. And at first she is safe. So line drive out by Lydia Brayton into the glove of Mickey
For the
Clark.
Trojans, number 20, Lily Trowbridge.
And now Lily Trowbridge will be the batter here for Barnesville. And the Barnesville music crew has brought the walk-up music for the Trojans. I like that. No one sent straight up, and it's a chance there for Roland to make the catch, and that's a quick out, number 2.
Good job, Allie. Takes a big dog's wins.
Next up, number 5, Amelia Newell.
All right, batter number 8 in the lineup. It's Amelia Newell. See if I can level that out some for you here.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay, we'll catch you later, I'm sure.
There we go. That's a little bit more level now. Fouled away for a strike. It's 0-1. We're 14 minutes into the ball game. And that one's fouled at the plate for strike number 2. In the Park Rapids baseball game, Holly still has a 1-0 lead. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and fouled away, and they'll keep it at 1 ball and 2 strikes now. That game is also being broadcasted on Magnitude Sports. If you want to flip back and forth between baseball and softball, the Panthers fans, we got you 100% covered today. And there's a strikeout. It's the first Tommy's Express Car Wash strikeout for Chloe Tretbar, and that brings us to 1.5 complete. Still 0-0. And another hit, but nothing, and 1 more stranded on base for Barnesville, and that's going to do it. We'll be back in a moment here with more after this on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, it's Chloe Tretbar, the senior. Pitcher versus pitcher battle here against Kaylee Olson, the first of the day. And that one will hit the edge on the outside for a strike, and it's 0-1 here to Tretbar. So not only are they both pitchers, both the batter and the pitcher are seniors as well. So it's a senior pitcher battle, and right now it's 1 ball, 1 strike, and it's dead even between the two, between the 2 senior pitchers. Here's the windup, swing and a miss, strike 2. Broadcast coverage today brought to you by our friends at Racer Construction, True North Mechanical, Wolf & Simon Real Estate, one of Barnesville Senex, and Priority Real Estate agent Josh Wiechek, Maple River Grain and Agronomy, and Santana Concrete, to name a few. The 1-2 pitch will just miss to even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And once again, we thank all those businesses for their support of their respective teams here on Magnitude Sports today, helping us bring you both baseball and softball for the Panthers. That one just barely stayed in the ballpark there as it skipped off the top of the cage, fouled away, and it'll remain 2-2. Nobody out yet here in the bottom of the second. Kaylee Olson with pitch number 19 coming up. Here's the windup in the pitch. Swing and a miss, and she got her. It's a strikeout. So Kaylee Olson, the senior pitcher, has a 1-0
For the Panthers,
series lead on
Avery
the
Cedarstrom.
senior pitcher, Chloe Tretbar. And now Kaylee Olson will try her luck against another senior for the Panthers. It's Avery Cedarstrom. Swing and a miss on a late swing there, and it's 0-1. 20 pitches for Kaylee Olson, 8 balls and 12 strikes. Once again, anything that's, if it's a ball or a hit by a pitch, it goes into the ball category, and everything else goes into the strike category. That's how they determine which ones are balls and strikes. Got the edge on that one on the outside pitch, and it's 0-2. And that one's fouled off at the plate, and it'll remain 0-2. So we're still looking for one of these two teams to break the goose egg tie on the scoreboard here. As we're 19 minutes in, and both defenses are playing strong at the moment. And the pitching's been really good too for Barnesville. That pitch a little bit high and out for a ball. And that's not a bad pitch on an 0-2 count. Trying to get that batter to chase to the outside, because that's a hard one to hit, and sometimes you can get a lucky strikeout there. There's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and she got it. That is Tommy's Express Car Wash strikeout number 3
5, Nora Cedarstrom.
for Kaylee Olson. And that strikes out Cedarstrom, and now her younger sister, Nora Cedarstrom, comes to the plate. She's a sophomore. And this one, a little grounder out towards Amelia Newell, and she will not get the throw over there. She ran out the throw, so it'll be a hit and not an error.
For the Panthers, number 10, Maggie Huber.
So runner on base now, Maggie Huber, a freshman, steps up to the plate. They are now in the 3rd inning over in the junior varsity game. Barnesville still clinging to a 2-1 lead over the Panthers. And a strike is called, 0-1. They're in the bottom of the 3rd in Hawley, and the Panthers baseball team still trails 1-0. Keep you updated on that game here as well. No balls and 2 strikes to Maggie Huber, the freshman. And the senior pitcher will get a drop 3rd strikeout. And the 2-3 will complete her 5th strikeout of the game. Check that, her 4th, excuse me, her 4th. Got one ahead of myself there. And that will do it for the 2nd inning of play. Due up in the top of the 3rd for the Trojans. Lexi Haight, Lexi Bonchis, Macy Potta. Batters 9, 1, and 2. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned. Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen picked, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown. All right, so they move things along rather quickly here in Park Rapids, so we'll make it up to our friend Josh and get him in the next break. That one's popped up. Foul, first base side, and the first baseman, Allie Roberts, makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. You cannot ask for better efficiency than that from your senior pitcher.
Next up, number 4, Lexi Bunches.
Lexi Bonchis, the freshman, 1 for 1, a single into right field to lead things off for Barnesville, and now she will single into left field. At least single. Will she try for two? She will. And she will get there. It's a leadoff double for Lexi Bonchis to left field.
For the Trojans, number 12, Macy Pana.
Macy Pana 0 for 1, grounded out to the third baseman last time. I always find that strange to say in a women's softball game that they ground out to a positional baseman, but should be third base woman maybe. I don't know, but we'll just go with the normal terminology. One out, runner on second. And the throw over to third is not in time, and Lexi Bonchis will take third. So now the Trojans have a runner 60 feet away from breaking the scoreless tie here in the top of the third. That one's hit up high to left field, and I cannot get it on camera, but I believe she caught it, and it's a sacrifice fly to score Bonchis. And that's out number, maybe out number 2. They haven't put an out up on the board yet, so maybe she, yep, she did. Yep, they did put it out.
For the Trojans, number 11, Paige Baton.
She did, and that will bring up a sac fly to left. That will score Lexi Bonchis on the tag up. 2 outs, Paige Brayton, the batter now. 0 for 1, grounded out on a 1-3, right back to the pitcher last time she was at the plate. And that one will sneak by the second baseman into shallow right field. Shallow right center to be more exact, and that's a single for Paige Brayton, brings up Kaylee Olson.
Next up, number 18, pitcher Kaylee Olson.
Olson, fly out to left into the glove of Yelanimi. Pitch is high for a ball, 1-0. On her last trip to the plate, we're 27 minutes into the game, and Chloe Tretbar has tossed 27 pitches. This will be pitch 28. And that one's a little bit low, and Roland thought about a snap throw up to first, but changed her mind as Brayton got back quickly enough. 1 run on 4 hits so far here for the Trojans. That one will drop in low, and it's a 3-0 count. So now Olson will likely not be swinging here. She'll take this pitch for either a ball or a free strike for Tretbar. And it will be the free strike. 3-1. Wind up and the delivery. And that one's going out into center field. That will drop for a base hit. And heading into third is Paige Brayton, and runners on the corners for Barnesville. It's the 5th base hit. And now the Barnesville bats are coming alive here for Barnesville. Jada Bonchis, 1 for 1 with a single to center field last time she was at the plate. Barnesville has just scored in the junior varsity game. They now lead 3-1 in the 3rd inning. I believe it's the top of the 3rd, just like it is here. And we need to put a run on the board here for Barnesville on our scoreboard, by the way, as it is 1-0. That pitch came on the inside edge for a strike, and it's 0-1. And low for a ball, 1-1 now the count. It is now in the bottom of the 4th in Holly. The Nuggets still have a 1-0 lead over the Panthers in the baseball game on Magnitude Sports. We'll keep you up to date on that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And that one's inside, and it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one hit foul. Two. Oh, that was a good pitch by Tretbar. And that's another Tommy's Express Car Wash strikeout for the senior pitcher, Chloe Tretbar. They strand 2 on base on the strikeout. And we go now to the bottom of the third. Batters 9-1-2 for the Panthers. It's Anna Yelanimi along with Mickey Clark and Allie Rowland. When we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports, stay tuned. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. All right, Anna Yelanimi is the batter here in a 1-0 game. First pitch came across for a strike. And now it's the second pitch of the at-bat here for Anna. Kaylee Olson now on 30 pitches. This will be pitch 30, and it's high and out for a ball, and that evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Barnesville has scored twice since the last update. They now lead 5-1 in the top of the third inning. In the junior varsity softball game. Swing and a miss for strike 2 here to Yelanimi. Mickey Clark is on deck. We'll also see Allie Rowland this inning as well. And that one's inside for a ball. We're even at 2 now. Allen's fouled at the plate. Now remain 2-2. Once again, in the junior varsity game, it's 5-1 in favor of Barnesville in the top of the third. And that pitch will float to the outside. We have a full count here to Yelanimi. Pitch 35 coming up for Kaylee Olson. 12 balls, 22 strikes on 34 pitches. And a full count. And that one is sent out to right field. Paige Brayton in foul territory makes the catch for out number 1.
Next up, shortstop, number 1, Mickey Clark.
All right, that'll bring up the shortstop, Mickey Clark, a senior. Last time she was walked, so she's 0 for 0 as a result. Barnesville keeps tacking them on in the junior varsity game. In the top of the third, they now lead 8-1 over Park Rapids. Swing and a miss there for strike 1 to Mickey Clark. And back-to-back swings and misses for a strike. And it's 0-2. And be another strikeout. Number 5 on the Tommy's Express Car Wash strikeout counter for Kaylee Olson.
Next up, catcher number 4, Allie Rowland.
And now Allie Rowland, a sophomore, will step up, ground it out to Kaylee Olson on a 1-3 last time she was at the plate. Pitch is in for a strike. I wasn't sure on that one. I knew it was on the edge of the plate, but I wasn't sure if it was too high. It's 0-1. And that one's fouled off into the parking lot, and on 2 bounces, it bounces over my vehicle instead of on top of it. That's okay, I got a convertible top. It's felt, won't hurt anything. Maybe if it gets hit enough, the convertible top will actually work. And I won't have to pay $1,700 to fix it. Inside for a ball, 1-2. And that one's low for a ball. She was able to check her swing. They're in the bottom of the 3rd now. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. I was looking at the wrong side of the scoreboard. It's actually Park Rapids that's up and not Barnesville in the junior varsity game. My apologies. I humbly apologize. I screwed up on that one. Newell to Trowbridge for the 4-3 ground out, and out number 2. All right, so forget everything I said on the junior varsity updates. In the bottom of the 3rd, it's the Park Rapids Panthers 10 and the Barnesville Trojans 1. And at the end of the 3rd, it is the Barnesville Trojans 1 and the Park Rapids Panthers 0 here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We'll take a peek at Holly and Park Rapids after the break here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. Racer Construction. Call them today, 218-252-2120 for all your earthwork and excavation needs. They specialize in residential and commercial building sites, roads, driveways, and septic systems. They serve Becker, Hubbard, and the surrounding counties. The world is our sandbox, and our toys are big enough to play in it. Racer Construction, 218-252-2120. Good luck, Park Rapids Panthers.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, Lydia Brayton. And safe first, she's able to run out and gets an infield hit. That was the first pitch of the inning. And now it'd be Lily Trowbridge stepping up to the plate. And that pitch comes up high.
Correction, number 20, Lily Trowbridge.
And that one is, sun is a little bright here, and I'm having trouble seeing some of the buttons here.
Amelia Newell.
So 1 out now, and it's Amelia Newell, the second baseman. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time she was at the plate. 1 run on 6 hits for the Barnesville Trojans so far. They've left 4 on base, no errors for either team. Park Rapids, no runs on 1 hit. They've left 2 on base so far up to this contest. It is now 11-1 in the third in the JV game in favor of Park Rapids. And this one hit sharply towards third. She'll fire it across up to second, now over to first. They get the lead out, but they do not get Amelia Newell. So Lydia Brayton is out at second, and Newell reaches on a fielder's choice, and it brings up Lexi Hafe.
For the Trojans, number 8, Lexi Haft.
So 2 away now, runner on first. And Lexi Hafe, the batter, popped out to the first baseman last time she was at the plate. Swing and a miss here, and strike 1 as a result.
Yeah, that's Edie's life savings then.
Well, thank you.
Might as well do something while I'm standing there.
Oh my, look, I'll smash my hands. Thank you.
And that one's hit out into right field for a base hit. I'll put 2 runners on, and it's another hit.
Next up, number 4, Lexi Bunches.
And that's a hit towards third, and it's a ground out to third, and they'll leave 2 stranded on base. And we'll go now to the middle of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th coming up next here on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm going to sort out our stats. I think those numbers are right, but we're going to sort them out, and we'll be right back here in a moment on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
You have options when it comes to purchasing your crop inputs. At Maple River Grain and Agronomy, it's our goal to provide our member owners with the best possible customer service from people that you know and trust who grew up around here and know what it takes to run a successful farming business year-round. The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy can anticipate our customers' needs. They now serve the DGF and Barnesville communities, as well as Rothsay and Sabin, plus many other locations across North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit mrga.com today to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy.
All right, 1-0 Barnesville here in the bottom of the 4th. And they first pitched to Allie Michelson's in for a strike. She struck out last time she was at the plate. It is now 12-1 in favor of Park Rapids over Barnesville in the junior varsity softball game. And an update from Holly. The Park Rapids Panthers are up. Let's see here. Let me look at the info here. 3-1 in the top of the 5th. So the Panthers leading the Holly Nuggets 3-1 in the top of the 5th of their baseball game that's being played in Holly. And it's also on Magnitude Sports if you want to tune into it. 0-2, and that is a ball, a delayed ball call. I'll put it that way. Nobody out, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking for strikeout number 6. Will she get it on this pitch here? Yes, she will. A rise ball on pitch 46 for strikeout number 6.
Next up, number 16, Kylie Persons.
6 strikeouts on the Tommy's Express Car Wash strikeout counter here for Kaylee Olson and the Trojans. Kylie Persons, a junior now. 0 for 1 with a pop out that went straight up to Lydia Brayton, the catcher, last time she was at the plate. Swing and a miss here for strike 1. And this one's cruising along here, averaging about 11 minutes per inning. And there's a strike. Some good pitching, great pitching. Good's an understatement. It deserves the word great. Great pitching here from Kaylee Olson in this one. Now it's fouled off. And it'll remain 0-2. So the next pitch here for Kaylee Olson is pitch number 50. And pitch 50 is good for strikeout number 7. And the second out of the inning.
For the Panthers, number 8,
and Chloe Tretbar. So now Kaylee Olson will face off against Chloe Tretbar. It's a 2 senior pitcher versus senior pitcher battle. And senior pitcher Tretbar will face pitch 51 from senior pitcher Kaylee Olson. Try and say that 3 times fast. I'll drop in a little bit low for ball 1. Olson struck out Tretbar last time she stepped up to the plate. And that one's a little bit high for ball 2.
Should be in kindergarten next.
I turn on my birthday 5, August 16th. Well, mine is on Christmas.
Inside for ball 3, excuse me. So a quick 3-0 counts after striking her out last time. She's possibly a pitch away from putting her on base. And that's a strike.
I will do it. Maybe we should have a break. Mom, can we carve it up here?
And that's a strike. So she battles back from a 3-0 count to make it 3-2. She has 7 strikeouts. Can she get her 8th strikeout against number 8 for Park Rapids? Nope, not this time. That was going deep to center field. And it's over the head of center fielder Lexi Haif. And that's good for at least a double for Tretbar. And the second base hit of the game comes off the bat of Chloe Tretbar on a deep shot to center field.
Number 3, Avery Cedarstrom.
And Avery Cedarstrom, a senior, will step up to the plate now. Now move Nora Cedarstrom, the sophomore, to the on-deck circle. This one hit hard towards Macy Pana, and it's going to be an error. Rounding third is Chloe Tretbar, and we have a tied softball game. So the error will cost Barnesville a run.
For the Panthers, number 5, Nora Cedarstrom.
Mom, where's my popcorn? Mom, where's my popcorn?
Oh, 1. Got it on the edge for strike 2. It's in the 4th inning now in the junior varsity game. Park Rapids leading 12-1 over Barnesville. That one's outside for a ball. It's 1-2. That one's low for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes now here to Nora Cedarstrom. And that one's hit well to left field, and it's caught well by Lexi Bonchis. They will strand the go-ahead run on second, and that will end the 4th inning. We're all knotted up at 1 apiece. On the lone error of the game by the Trojans, it scores the runs for the run for the Panthers, and that knocks us up at 1. And we'll be back in a moment here in Magnitude Sports.
Holly Nuggets 1, Panthers 5.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
All right, this is Macy Pana stepping up to the plate here for Barnesville. She's 0 for 1. Grounded out to third and then sent a sac fly to left field to score the only run for Barnesville up to this point. 1-1 here in the top of the 5th. Park Rapids has now extended their junior varsity lead over Barnesville. In the bottom of the 4th, it's 16-1. So if that score holds, I believe that game will be over here after the completion of the inning, but we'll see. Two and 1 here to Macy Pana. Tretbar now at, let's take a look here, 40. This will be pitch 47 coming up for Tretbar, according to my numbers. And the 2-1 pitch. Did it hit the edge? It did. That one's a little bit low. Full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Out number 1 and strikeout number 3 for Chloe Tretbar. And now it'll be Paige Brayton.
For the Trojans, number 11, Paige Brayton.
This one hit hard towards Cedarstrom at second. She struggles to pick it up, and that'll be an error. So now both teams have committed 1 error. And now Kaylee Olson will be the batter.
Kaylee Olson.
Update from Holly, they're in the top of the 6th. Park Rapids has a 5-1 lead over the Holly Nuggets. 5-1 in the top of the 6th. 1 ball, no strike here to Kaylee Olson. Fouls that one off to even up the count at a ball and a strike, 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Now he can add another strike to that. And that one finds the gap between short and third into left field. It's a base hit, and 2 runners are on. Moves Paige Brayton up to second, brings up Jada Bonches.
For the Trojans, number 10, Jada Bunches.
Oh, they do walk up songs. That's fine.
Yeah, a strike. Nice pitch there. Bonches is 1 for 2. She would single in the center field her first at bat. The last time she was at the plate, she struck out. And this one fouled at the plate for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here to Bonches. On deck is Lydia Brayton. And that one's low and into the dirt for ball 2. That'll even things up. It is now in the 5th inning. Barnesville is batting, and they are trailing 16-1 over in the junior varsity softball game. This one hit hard towards third, scooped up by Persons, up to second, over to first. Safe at first. They get the lead runner, or not the lead runner, they get the middle runner, Kaylee Olson, out at second. So that puts runners on the corners. It'll put Paige Brayton on third, Jada Bonches on first, and bring Lydia Brayton up to the plate.
For the Trojans, number 3, Lydia Brayton.
So Bonches reaches on a fielder's choice. Paige Brayton over to third, Kaylee Olson out at second, and Jada Bonches on first, and now Lydia Brayton at the plate batting, and the pitch is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. And a swing and a miss. That pitch went to the outside, and it would have been ball 2 had she not taken a swing. 1-1. And a strike. That one's a little bit high, and it's going to left field, and Ulanimi makes the catch. They'll strand 2 on base, and that ends the top half of the 5th inning. So a fly out to left takes care of business in the top half of the 5th, and now Huber, Ulanimi, and Clark. Batters 8, 9, and 1 will try and break the 1-1 tie for the Panthers, and they return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. Racer Construction. Call them today, 218-252-2120 for all your earthwork and excavation needs. They specialize in residential and commercial building sites, roads, driveways, and septic systems. They serve Becker, Hubbard, and the surrounding counties. The world is our sandbox, and our toys are big enough to play in it. Racer Construction, 218-252-2120. Good luck, Park Rapids Panthers. All right, welcome back. 1-1 as we move to the home half of the 5th here on the campus of Park Rapids High School. High school softball for you here between the Barnesville Trojans and the 9-4 Park Rapids area Panthers. It'll be Maggie Huber, a freshman, who'll lead it off. We've reached the 1 hour mark of this game now. Showing bunt, and she'll miss the bunt, and it'll be good for a strike. We'll see if she squares up again or not. And she will not. She'll take the pitch outside to even up the count of the ball and a strike. Barnesville scored. It's now 16-2 in the 5th inning. And they have a runner on third base in the junior varsity softball game. Swing and a miss on a rise ball that went high and out. Huber liked what she saw, but she had to chase it a little bit further than her bat would allow her to do so, and cost her a strike. 1-2. And that's strike 3. That's strikeout number 8.
For the Panthers, number 12, Anna Yonimi.
Anna Yelanimi, the batter now. And she'll hit this one out towards Macy Pana. She'll fire it over to Trowbridge. 6-3 ground out. That's out number 2.
Next up, shortstop, number 1, Mickey Clark.
So 2 away now here in a 1-1 game. The errors for each team have allowed the other run for the other teams. Well, no, I take that back. It was a sacrifice fly to left field that brought in the run for Barnesville. Bunted foul for strike 1. They're still in the top of the 6th, and Park Rapids has expanded their lead to 7-1 over the Holly Nuggets. There is 2 out in the top of the 6th right now in that game. Once again, the Panthers lead 7-1 over Holly in that contest. And that game is now over. The junior varsity game goes to Park Rapids by the final score of 16-2. Ball 2. 2-1. Showing bunt. Tried to bunt it down the first base line, but it rolls foul. And now it's 2-2. 1 hour and 2 minutes into the ball game. Nobody on base. 2 away. Mickey Clark is the batter. And that is, yeah, you can't bunt on a second strike. Otherwise, that's a strikeout if it rolls foul. So I don't know if just a missed call there, but if she didn't know, she knows now. Let's put it that way. So a foul, strikeout. And it'll be batters 7, 8, 9. Lily Trowbridge, Amelia Newell, and Lexi Hafe when we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. Discover the perfect property for your needs and budget. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your home, find a cabin for family weekend gatherings, or a lot for your dream home, check out our active listings and get started on your next adventure at wolfsimonrealestate.com. Take a look at the featured listings or utilize the advanced search tools to find exactly what you're looking for, whether it's a lake home, city home, country home, lake lot, acreages, or even commercial buildings. Wolf & Simon Real Estate, 1217 First Street in Park Rapids, or call 218-237-7770.
Trowbridge.
All right, welcome back. We move to the top of the 6th now. We're still tied 1-1. Barnesville's left 8 runners on base. Park Rapids have left 3 on base, so a total of 11 runners on base, but not crossing the plate here in this game. And it remains 1-1. Sacrifice fly accounts for the lone run for Barnesville, and an error on Barnesville accounts for the lone run for Park Rapids. And a base hit into shallow left field for Trowbridge. Got by Pearsons and Mickey Clark. It just snuck by the edge of her glove. And that will be a base hit for Trowbridge. That's the 9th base hit of the game for Barnesville. Brings up Amelia Newell.
For the Trojans, number 5, Amelia Newell.
Newell will lay a bunt down the first base line, and it'll stay fair, and she will run it out. It's a bunt single for Amelia Newell, and there are 2 runners on base now.
Number 8, Lexi Haight.
Hey, be careful. There's a microphone there. Lexi Haif now to second, grounds out and gets her teammates into scoring position. 4-3 on the ground out for Haif.
For the Trojans, number 4, Lexi Bunches.
So Trowbridge over to third. Actually, we got a courtesy runner for Trowbridge, actually, and that is Brooklyn Coda, who's standing on third, and Amelia Newell up on second, and now it's Lexi Bunches. 2 for 3, single to right, then followed that up with a double to left, and then ground out to third, and now a hit to center. And it's going to be an RBI. It'll score Brooklyn Coda, and the Barnesville Trojans take the lead, and now caught between first and second here is Bunches. And the throw home will not be in time, and that will allow Bunches to get the second, and 2-run score, and the Barnesville Trojans take a 3-1 lead.
For Barnesville, number 12, Macy Pana.
One out, and
Next up, number 11, Paige Baden.
Macy Pana. Hang on a second. This is not Paige Brayton. It is. Oh yeah, it is Paige Brayton. My apologies. I was behind one in my batting lineup. That was my fault. Two away now, Paige Brayton, the batter, no balls and a strike. Now we're caught up. And that one will miss it down a little for a ball. It's 1-1 now.
Made it this far in life.
Did you handle all that pressure in that game?
Tretbar with pitch 71 right here. And that's going to be a little roller out to the shortstop, Mickey Clark. She will not get it over in time, and runners around the corners on an infield hit. And now
Next up,
Kaylee
number
Olsen.
18, Kaylee Olsen.
You can have it.
So the Trojans threatening to increase their 3-1 lead here, as they've scored 2 so far here in the top of the 6th. And this one hit up, and it's going to get over Cedarstrom. No, it will not. She'll stretch and make the catch for out number 3. They'll strand 2 on base, and we go now to the home half of the 6th. So the Panthers allowed 2, but get a lucky snag by Cedarstrom out into shallow right center to prevent 2 more, and it's 3-1. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned. Discover the perfect property for your needs and budget. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your home, find a cabin for family weekend gatherings, or a lot for your dream home, check out our active listings and get started on your next adventure at wolfsimonrealestate.com. Take a look at the featured listings or utilize the advanced search tools to find exactly what you're looking for, whether it's a lake home, city home, country home, lake lot, acreages, or even commercial buildings. Wolf & Simon Real Estate, 1217 First Street in Park Rapids, or call 218-237-7770. Welcome back. It's the bottom of the 6 here at Park Rapids High School. Trojans score 1 in the third and 2 in the 6th, with Park Rapids scoring their lone run in the bottom of the 4th. And now the Panthers are down to 6 outs to try and get at least 2 runs. In the bottom of the 6th, it is still 7-1 in favor of Park Rapids over Hawley in the baseball game. And the throw to Trowbridge is in time. It's a 5-3 ground out for out number 1, and it's the 3rd ground out for Allie Rowland in this game.
Panthers number 14, Allie Michelson.
Allie Michelson's gone down twice, both strikeout swinging. Swing and a miss for a strike, 0-1. No balls and 2 strikes. And that one hit out towards the shortstop there. Piano fired over to first, but that'll be an error. On the throw on Pana, that'll be an error.
Next up, number 16, Kylie Parsons.
Kylie Parsons now steps up to the plate. And the tying, she represents the tying run if her and Michelson can come across the plate. Pitch is a little bit low, and it's in for ball 1. That one's fouled away. 1-1. One pitch. Now on a line drive right past the glove of Newell into center field, but a quick pass back to second, and she's safe. That was a close play at second, and it's going to be a base hit for Parsons. They were able to sneak one past the second baseman, Newell.
Next up, number 8 pitcher, Chloe Tretbar.
Lexi Hafe with a great throw back to second to try and get Michelson, but it was just not quite in time. And now Chloe Tretbar, 1 for 2, struck out swinging her first time up, and then she doubled the deep center last time she was at the plate. They're going to call that a strike. I don't know if I agree with it, but it's 0-1. First and second here for the Panthers. They got the tying run on base. That one's hit up left field. Let's see, Bonchus, did she make the catch? Actually, it was Jada Bonchus, the third baseman. Or no, it was not. It was Macy Pana, the shortstop, who ran over to make the catch.
Panthers, number 3, Avery Cedarstrom.
Runners remain where they're at, and now Avery Cedarstrom with 2 outs. will step up to the plate. This one on a 2-bouncer to Jada Bonchis over to first. Got it. They strand 2 on base, and that ends the 6th inning of play. 5-3 ground out. We'll take care of it. And now Barnesville look to add some insurance runs to their 3-1 lead when we come back in the top of the 7th right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. Racer Construction. Call them today, 218-252-2120 for all your earthwork and excavation needs. They specialize in residential and commercial building sites, roads, driveways, and septic systems. They serve Becker, Hubbard, and the surrounding counties. The world is our sandbox, and our toys are big enough to play in it. Racer Construction, 218-252-2120. Good luck, Park Rapids Panthers. All right, we're in the top of the 7th now. It's 3-1 here in favor of Barnesville. Jada Bonchis is the batter. The first pitch came across as ball 1. 1 for 3. Single to center, struck out, reached on a fielder's choice, and this is ball 2. 3 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors committed, and they've left 10 on base, Barnesville has. They've been the benefiter of 1 error by Park Rapids, and a nice catch there by Mickey Clark for out number 1. So Bonchis with a soft pop out to the shortstop, Mickey Clark, and now Lydia Brayton is the batter.
For the Trojans, number 3, Lydia Brayton.
And that one's going to hit the edge for a strike. Brayton 1 for 3. Line drive into the glove of Mickey Clark on a nice catch by the shortstop for the Panthers. On her first at bat, then she would single in that same area towards shortstop. And now she's going to single again into left field. On her last at bat, she'd fly out to left. Now she singles to left.
Next up, number 20, Lily Trowbridge.
Lily Trowbridge 1 for 3. Pop out to the catcher. A line drive hit to the Cedarstrom, the second baseman, and then she singled into left field last time she was at the plate. One's popped up, it's out of play, and it's foul. Right over the roof of the concession stand. Strike 1.
My little niece was 2. She was just like, has really fear. My mom's FaceTime her said, "Here, go on a big slide."
Oh my God.
This one hit hard over towards Cedarstrom, and she struggles to pick it up, and now everybody's safe.
Next up, number 5, Amelia Newell.
Amelia Newell now the batter. That pitch is low for a ball, I do believe, and it's 1-0 to Amelia Newell. 1 for 3, struck out swinging, reached on a fielder's choice, and then hit a bunt single right down the first base line and ran out the throw last time she was at the plate. Now she's going to try and do it again, and it is not there. She's not there in time this time, but her teammates will advance to second and third, so the sack bunt does its job.
For the Trojans, number 8, Lexi Haft.
So the Trojans will trade it out for 2 runners in scoring position here. Like I said, they're looking for insurance runs, and now Lexi Haft will try and bat 1 or 2 of those insurance runs in here. And she somehow got a piece of that one and fouled it away. I'm not sure how she did that, but she did. Rise ball pitch that went a little bit too high, and somehow she got contact on it. 0-1. And this one hopper right over to Persons at third and across the diamond. They will strand 2. And that will do it for the top of the 7th. So the ground out brings up Nora Cedarstrom, Maggie Huber, and Anna Ulanimi. It's batters 7, 8, and 9 for the Panthers. They need 2 runs. They have 3 outs to work with to force the 8th, or 3 runs to walk it off and win. We'll see which of those happen when we return after this.
Top of the 7th inning, Nuggets 1, Panthers 11.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. All right, welcome back. Top of the 7th, Nora Cedarstrom, the batter. 1 for 2, a single and a fly out. And the pitch is outside for a ball, and it's 1-1 now here to Cedarstrom as the first pitch came across for a strike. They are in the top of the 7th, and now the Park Rapids Panthers have a 13-1 lead over the Holly Nuggets. In a game that's being broadcasted on Magnitude Sports live from Holly tonight. And that will be a throwing error. Actually, it will not be an error because she would have run out that throw anyway, so that'll be an infield hit. Even though 3 Trojans had an opportunity to pick that one up and fire it over, by the time one of them did fire it over, she was already at first base. All right, so taking the place of Maggie Huber in the number 8 spot is Abby Feltz, a junior. And the Panthers have just scored again. They've increased their lead to 14-1 over the Holly Nuggets in the baseball game. There is 2 outs in the top of the 7th, and the Panthers have the bases loaded, leading 14-1. For the freeze up there, but we are back now. The Panthers have scored on a aired throw to third, and now a grounder to third, over to first, and that is out number 2.
For the Panthers, number 1, Mickey Clark.
So Abby Feltz now grounds out. For the second out. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Ulanimi who grounded out for the second out. And Mickey Clark is the batter. And that pitch will miss for a ball. It's 1-0. So once again, apologize for the freeze up, but we are back. Not exactly sure what happened there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, oh. I was like, are you gonna ask her? I'm like, you don't even live like kind of by each other. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around and
2-1 the count now here to Mickey Clark. 0 for 2 with a walk and a pair of strikeouts in that order. And it is 3-2. With 2 out and Mickey Clark down to a 3-1 count here. She has at least 2 pitches remaining. That one's a little bit high. Or no, they called it a strike. Are you kidding me? Try not to say it too loud because I'm pretty sure the umpire can hear me, but yeah, even the Park Rapids coach is questioning that strike, and the umpire just gave him a warning. But you know what? She has a valid point. From my vantage point, that looked like it was supposed to be ball 4, and he called it strike 2. So, you know, kudos to the Panthers coach for sticking up for her team. That one finds its way into the Barnesville dugout there. Fouled away, and it remains 3-2. And now it truly is 3-2 with that fouled away pitch. So now it's popped up and fouled away, and it's going to remain 3-2. And this one hit hard towards the shortstop. Pana over to first. She can't make it. And then rounding first, there's Clark going to second. Dives in and safe.
Panthers number 4, Allie Roland.
In the bottom of the 7th, the Park Rapids Panthers have nobody out. Holly has runners on first and second, but they trail 14-1 to the Park Rapids Panthers in the baseball game. Here there's 2 outs. And ball 1 to the batter, Allie Rowland. So the tying run for Park Rapids is in scoring position with 2 outs and 1 hour and 28 minutes into the game. And that one bounces up a little bit high, and they will not throw it over to third. And now the tying run is 60 feet away. And a 2-0 count. And there's a strike. That one's inside for ball 3. So if Olsen's not careful here, she could potentially walk the game-winning run and put her on base. She's at 103 pitches according to my counts. 3-1. And she will walk. The winning run is now on base for Park Rapids. Well, we had a walk-off yesterday on Magnitude Sports. Will we have 2 walk-offs on back-to-back days? That's the question. Barnesville walked off Holly in the bottom of the 7th to win 7-6, and now the Panthers have the chance to do the same here. And one thing the Trojans will have to be looking out for here is the possibility for the double steal.
Panthers number 14, Allie Michelson.
Allie Michelson 0 for 3, struck out, reached base on an error. All she needs is a base hit to force the 8th inning. She will look for a bunt, and now the runner will take second, and they will not throwing her out because that would allow the tying run to come in potentially. So now a base hit could walk it off for Park Rapids. The Panthers in a really good position here. All they need is a base hit, and the game would be potentially over. 1 hour and 31 minutes into the ball game now, and this is pitch 105 for Kaylee Olson. 1 ball, no strike. Fouled back, 1-1. That pitch is a little high for ball 2. Allie Michelson, the batter. If she gets on base and does not score the winning run, it would be Kylie Persons on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs and 2 runners on base. You have 2s across the board here in the bottom of the 7th. In a 3-2 ball game. Mickey Clark on third can tie it and force the 8th. Allie Rowland on second can win it and walk it off for the Panthers.
That one's popped up, and it is
right to my right and just barely missed some spectators here. So we'll remain at 2-2. And that one's hit up, and Newell can't get it. Rounding third is Rowland, and the play home, and she's safe, and the Panthers walk it off and win it. 4-3 is your final score. With the freeze up, it turned everything off here, so let's turn it all back on so you can there you go, there's your line score. Let's just make sure that everything matches up. And it does. Allie Michelson with a hit into shallow center just over the outstretched glove of Amelia Newell. Scores Clark to tie and scores Rowland from second to walk it off and win it for the Panthers. And on back-to-back days, we have back-to-back walk-off wins for the home team tonight and the visiting team last night. Unfortunately, for Trojan fans, it did not go in their favor tonight like it did last night. Man, what a game this was. And it came down right to the end, and everybody was on the edge of their seat for this one. But it will be a base hit, 2-run RBI double to win the game, and that will do it. Time of the game, 1 hour and 34 minutes. 3 runs on 13 hits, while Park Rapids committed 2 errors, and Barnesville left 12 runners on base. That's a lot of runners to leave on base in a 1-run game, and it cost them. And they fall 4-3 as we need to give that game-winning hit here for Rowland and make that 4 runs on 5 hits. While Barnesville committed 3 errors, and they left 6 on base, but that was the game-winning hit. That was, quote, left on base, so I don't know if you count that as left on base or not. But 1 hour, 34 minutes, time of the game. Let's take a quick peek in at Hawley here and see if we can get you an update on that one.
But how did it feel like putting your hand on a bat?
I believe it might be final, but we'll find out here momentarily. And it is final. The Park Rapids Panthers defeat the Hawley Nuggets 14-1 in baseball on the road game in Holly. So 14-1 winners for the Panthers and 4-3 winners for the Panthers in softball. So the Panthers sweep on Magnitude tonight. And that'll do it for this broadcast here. Taking a look at our upcoming schedule here, we'll have some more baseball for you tomorrow. The Fargo Post 400 Astros take on Lisbon, and then tomorrow night we debut the Dakota Fusion Season 3 here on Magnitude Sports, as the Dakota Fusion will take on Med City. 7 o'clock kick. I'll have the call on that. Chris will be helping me out with that broadcast. And Grant Hubbard will have the play-by-play and the call on the Astros doubleheader versus Lisbon tomorrow afternoon here on Magnitude Sports. Sunday, we have MPFL Youth Football for you starting at 8:30 a.m. And then back to Park Rapids here. We'll see their baseball team after picking up a win tonight in Holly by the score of 14-1. They'll have a challenge with the Perham Yellow Jackets. That game will be live here on Magnitude Sports, so Park Rapids fans, circle your calendar for that one. DGF and Barnesville baseball, that should be a good one. Doubleheader on May 16th at Bob Marshall Field. At least, fingers crossed, if no rain and storms come through, that field might be playable. Or it might be played at Barnesville, or it might be postponed. We'll see. And then a doubleheader. Probably the best matchup of the year on Thursday, May 18th. The Perham Yellow Jackets and the DGF Rebels will take the Kruger Field in Perham to square off in a doubleheader. And then we'll also have Pelican Rapids and Holly on Thursday the 18th as well on a doubleheader. And then we'll see Pelican Rapids again on Friday as Magnitude makes the trip down to Evansville High School to take on to see the Brendan Evansville Chargers taking on the Pelican Rapids Vikings. And then you can dig deeper into that schedule on our website at magnitudesn.com. You can follow us, like, subscribe, all that cool stuff at Magnitude SN on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, and then Magnitude Sports on Twitter. Once again, your final score, the Panthers walk it off in the bottom of the 7th and pick up a 4-3 win to improve to 10-4 on the season. And that will do it for our broadcast today. We'll talk to you tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night for the Post 400 Astros and Dakota Fusion Soccer here on Magnitude Sports.
Broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.